All right. You're what? I'm Albert Crank, your own personal advisor, and I'm here to help. You may not have any experience as a campus administrator, but the people at Fresh Lake County College are eager to give you a chance. Not sure what to say about them, but hey, let's head to Fresh Lake Meadows and get started on your academic empire. Let me click it. Wait a minute, where's my... Oh, there it is. Okay, everything is perfectly fine, I believe. Starting a little bit later than I would care to admit.
A university is not something that one simply opens, like a savings account or a jar of pickles. Any self-respecting academic institution was doubtlessly opened long ago by dignified people who wore bowler hats and spoke via subtitle. The world is a creation of the past, and it is our job to keep it all going and try not to touch anything.
Time for some learning? What are we learning?
Hard work may or may not pay off.
Welcome to campus. Before you start... It's my school. I don't know what we're learning then. Before you start churning out geniuses, you'll need to learn the basics of the campus management. I don't care. I want to pick up a room. No, I need... How do I rotate? What? Oh, it's D, okay. Boom. Now it's out of the way. No one will ever know about this room ever. Try moving the camera and looking around.
Students are reminded that there are no reasons, only excuses.
Running a science photography course. Let's start by building a science lab. Nah, we don't need that. Just go with the basics. So, Captain, how's your day today?
Janitor required in lecture theatre.
Alright, everything looks right. Gotta make this room look nice. Perfect.
Dangerous chemicals can be handled with or without.
Now let's hire a
care.
teacher to run the class. What if I say no? So, Pillow, you're gonna make everyone fall asleep. Great work. Now we now have everything we need to run the Scientology. Ready? Click to start next year. All right. Let's see what happens. Everything falls apart. Play a Scientology. What? No. No one's ever nervous. This is a. Oh, hey, look. Let's just buy all the plots, right?
You're listening to
Ricky Hawthorne.
Won't let me buy anything? Really? I'm too poor.
Radio.
Wait, no, I got
Ricky Hawthorne on 2
476,000.
Point Radio. Today I balance two hats jauntily on my one singular head. My regular disc jockeying hat is joined by my occasional chef hat. Yes, I'll be taking you all over 2 Point County as I recount my latest culinary travels when I set out to find the finest foods our great county has to offer. Just a hungry man and his hatchback. It's a tale as old as time.
Class starting in the science lab.
This looks about right. Monthly
Now taking
profit.
students for Scientography.
So, Captain, what do you think about the genie? Favorite hero? Yes? No? Alrighty, Maddie. I hope you're having a good day so far. Unbelievable.
It's not your
They did it!
year,
The
it's
students
just
passed their
another
first class.
year.
Sadly, they didn't do all that well. Seems a number of them were distracted by one need or the other. A student that has everything they need will be more happy, less distracted, and be able to focus on their studies in an enthusiastic and cheerful haze. That is a bloody lie. A student's needs, such as their thirst or toilet comfort, will affect their overall happiness. Happy students perform better in class and earn more XP. Take a look at our students and see what we can do to improve the campus. Key to a campus hospitality is to remember the 3 R's. Students need somewhere to relax themselves, to rest themselves, and to relieve themselves. Okay, sure, 2 of those might be the same thing, but it does sound convincing. Let's build a dormitory and a bathroom to keep people comfortable.
Welcome, new students.
Are there-
We're more afraid of you than you are of us.
Wait a minute, can I actually... I kind of want to leave it there. Bathroom.
The culinary world is a lot like the real world. There are places, there are smells, there's a chance you'll get lost. After a series of wrong turns, now 60 miles off course, I was treated to the first food of my trip. a wonder in puffed pastry, and something I believe to be meat. The buttery sausage-style matter mingled playfully with hints of pine from my air freshener. It was unexpected. It was dangerous. It was cold in the middle.
Yeah, this look about right. How do I delete this? There we go. A simple... a simple, nice window, sure.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
Oh, sweet, they got a nice looking bathroom. What do we think? Well, as long as you're having a blast doing your art, that's all that matters. Now, dormitory. Need to be a 2x2 at least. Yeah, at least one wardrobe.
Janitor needed in science lab.
Right in between. Perfect. The, of what? A meaty sword? I don't even know. Clearly,
If
that
you
is
ask
all we
me,
need.
Hogsport boasts the finest milkshakes in 2 Point County. At the Oily Cormorant, they'll serve you a traditional malt in an old leather boot and throw in a salt and vinegar egg. You just cannot beat it. Milkshakes are a great tradition. They're in our blood.
Oh my.
In fact, I once received medical attention after enjoying a few dozen shakes and was told that my blood was over 60% ice cream. How we laughed.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
I was about to say, I think that guy died. Did you hear that? I think some of our students might be hungry. Traditionally, campuses offer a range of food and drinks to, you know, sustain life. Besides some vending machines. Vending machines ain't gonna feed these people. If it were up to the students, I'm sure we'd all be living in our own filth. Luckily, they have a very little say in the matter. Let's hire a janitor and place a bin. Keep things nice and tidy.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
Alright. Let's see how the students do in their next class. They're terrible.
Scientography lecture. Starting now.
I don't know what in the world I'm looking at.
Janitor needed in dormitory.
You want to make stacks of easy cash, but reading about stocks is really boring. Invest in Bunglecoin. It's like other fictional cryptocurrency, but with 40% less saturated fat.
They don't look like they're learning anything. They're fine. Well done. Those students are smart. They look smarter already. The better they do, the more money you have to fund the campus. Who's smart now? Yes, you receive tuition fees from all students enrolled in courses at the campus, as well as a bonus for how much XP they've earned.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating.
Satisfying
on
student
campus
needs is just one way to
facilities.
improve our grade. Next on the agenda is the spot of studying. Luckily, the students have just been given their first assignment. Completing assignments is a great way for students to earn XP away from the classroom. Though it looks like they need some new facilities. Check your inbox to see what they need.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. I'm a huge fan of Yeti cuisine. Yes, our neighbors to the north really know their way around a kitchen. From stews and pickles to 5-tiered sandwiches, and of course, their pies. Cold hands make the boldest pastry, after all.
Oh, that's not
and
good.
It is freezing up there.
Oh, I need
You
one more.
really must try it. It's the food of the people, and those people are Yetis.
I don't need a big library. Never mind. We can take 2 away.
Janitor to maintain lectern. Thank you.
There we go. That looks a little nicer. Okay, what else are we missing? We are missing library reception. And 2 study cubicles. There we go. Everything looks nice.
Despite the rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
Actually, we need to swap these out. I need that to be uncovered. Oh, I guess that right there would be perfectly fine.
Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that.
Well, that's good.
I was famished when I arrived at the Royal Tumble Hotel. So much so that I took advantage of my kitchenette and feasted greedily on some toast. When I returned from a walk, I was stunned to find that all Crumbridge had been decrumbled. The bed was made and the toilet spotless. Every sign of life had been washed away. You've got to ask yourself, had I really been staying here? Indeed, do I exist at all? Lovely stuff.
Whoa!
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
That was kind of creepy watching that guy just slide along the floor like that. kite.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
Eating at weird. I sure hope this is well ventilated. I'm going to assume there's a whole like roof on this place.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
We just need to get grade B, right?
This trip was all about
Brainhead, let's
regional
recap
delights
how you
and
did,
cultural
or how
differences.
you did it,
One man's
shall
casual
we?
volleyball is another's world-shattering
Educate,
epiphany.
nurture, and
The
expand.
people of
I
Smogley
understand.
have been crusting and dusting their fish for as long as anyone
We've
can
earned some
remember.
Kadosh
But at the
for
recently
completing
opened
objectives.
What's the Batter?
Spend
They
Kadosh to
use
upgrade
a
new items
unique
as well as
cheesy
staff
gubbin
outfits.
crumb.
And interior design
I can
options.
safely
Sweet.
say that it was the cheesiest fish this DJ had ever eaten. That's a winner.
Use everything you've learned to help your students pass the year.
Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat.
Perfect, nice. Oh, might even be better that way. Weird. Can I unlock like a TV, like a nice TV?
Janitor needed to unblock toilets.
Oh, who cares about that? How much Kadosh do I have? I got 180. Yeah, I can do that.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Perfect. That's weird looking. Come on, there we go.
I hope you enjoyed today's show as much as I enjoyed my trip around this wonderful, mysterious county of ours. But for now, all of this talk about food has made me hungry. So I'm off to the fridge to take out the first thing I find and cover it in mayonnaise. Until next time, I've been Ricky Hawthorne. Cheers!
I really don't want something going right into the campus like this. I guess I can move these over a few just so we can get.
For everyone. Please stop reading.
Have students become friends? I've got a position for a window. What do you mean? Oh, it's a corner. Okay, fine. We'll just leave it the way it is. And now they can just relax.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Level 3 science lab. Complete 2 assignments. Level 3 science lab. What level is it right now? Level 2? Level 2. Well, to do that, we have to go to science lab. And we expand it by
Despite the
2.
rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
Then we gotta add new stuff to it. Thunderballs. I'm running a little low on Kadash, which kind of sucks. There we go. The lab's looking better.
Janitor needed in staff room.
I have 2 janitors. Can't be sure. I think I might have feelings for someone. If you buy this, maybe I'll figure it out. I don't have enough interest. I don't have the Kadash.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
We earn an extra dollar every now and then.
Janitor required in bathroom.
I'm just waiting for the Kadosh to grow.
It's a bit drizzly outside. Please plan accordingly.
It's the Harrison Wolf Show, baby. All right. Hey, this is Harrison Wolf, and thanks for stopping by. Today, we're going to be talking about a subject that's near and dear to my heart.
Oh, it's
The
doing
one
loud.
thing you need when things are getting hairy. You hear something funny outside, or you're just hiding from the milkman. That's right. Today, we're talking panic rooms.
Where's the bench press at? Wait a minute, you're telling me this room isn't what I need for this? Huh?
We're approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry.
Let's head to the end of year rewards to celebrate to see how we did. Summer break is the perfect time to prepare for the year ahead. Build facilities, make unsustainable design choices, and bask in the last year's glory.
The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year.
Add a new course. Soon we'll have another group of students joining the campus. It's important to expand with our ever-growing student body. A new plot for the second year. Oh, it's an exterior item. I'm dumb.
The academic year is now over.
Every good panic room starts with its supplies. Now some things are
Select
a
the plot,
must.
purchase a plot.
Your crackers, your
Fine, I'll
flashlight,
purchase it.
your bottles of water, sure. But don't be afraid to show some personality. I, for one, keep a bowling ball
Oh,
in my
there it
panic
goes.
room. I find it's the perfect place to practice.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Smelling like gum? I think there's a bigger story right there. Before starting a new year, be sure to check any unresolved campus requirements. Okay. So we are going to build another lecture theory. They used to be in a gum container? Ah, that makes more sense. I think that's about the same size, so I hope.
Announcement. The campus just got bigger. Not necessarily better.
Not necessarily better, you say. Says you. I say my campus is getting great. Nah, this room is definitely smaller. I can make it feel a little bit larger if I decide to. Do that and add some walls on the side.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are.
No.
No urinating on campus facilities.
I don't believe you did though. Well, this doesn't look too bad now. Then I have a place to put this right here.
Now, when it comes to surveillance, I'm strictly an anti-camera kind of guy. My philosophy is, I can't see you, you can't see me. So
Yay,
I like
new
to keep
lecture hall.
things as low-tech as possible. I'd recommend strategically placed strings attached to some
A
bells.
VR lab
You
and a
hear a
virtual
ring, and you got yourself a
normality
visitor.
teacher.
Of course, sometimes it's the doorbell, and you really do have a visitor. If you want to get real crafty, just leave a load of rakes in your yard. No one suspects a rake in the yard, but you'll hear the sucker when he steps on one and takes a handle to the chops. Ouch.
Ouch. So now we need a VR lab. Wait, what else do we have? Oh, we need to build a student lounge. I've tried kicking back in every room on campus, but nothing is quite hitting the spot. Then we need a dedicated room for students to hang out and lounge.
Assistant
Yeah.
to the library. Thank you.
Oh, whoops, made to, we add some room to it. We add a door right here. This doesn't look too bad. We got like a good lamp. Up, same lamp. Put it right in the middle. Assistant needed in library 1. We only have a assistant. Where are they at?
Janitor required in bathroom.
I know they don't need the vending machines in here, but I'm going to put them in here anyways. Trying to give them a place that can truly be labeled as a nice relaxation zone.
Despite the rumors, the campus
Ooh, I don't
grounds
like that
are not a
actually.
toilet.
Ooh. Ah. Crunch. Get some gubbiny grub in your gob.
This doesn't look too
Cheesy
bad, actually.
gubbins. The essence of cheese. Cheesy gubbins. You know you
I
want
will
to.
move these around though, because I kind of want to have the one with nothing right here, the fridge in the middle, and then we put the microwave right here. Yeah, something like that. Now we have a dedicated student lounge. Might lag for a second. Sweet.
Janitor required in bathroom.
I'll read that a little bit later though. Actually, I feel like the student lounge does need more because it's something that's very important to the students. No. So, we'll add this much to the room. You want to sell one invalid item for $250? No.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
And this will give us more room for a few extra tables, and also I would have to...
Here's a question from Gyro in Duckworth. What are some of your favorite panic room pastimes? And thanks for the question, Gyro. I find that you can have a lot of fun with a little bouncy ball. In fact, one time I was bouncing, lost track of time, and it turned out that I'd been doing it for 16 hours. I went cold turkey after that.
There we
Meaning I was
go.
hungry and took a
That
turkey
looks a little
sandwich out the
better.
freezer.
A little nice spot
Turkey.
partitioned off from this side.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Now that they got this little room for themselves, I have not figured out what I want to do with that one yet. Next up, we need the VR lab. And a virtual normality teacher. I mean, we can do VR like right here. Make it a big lab, but then that's just not good against the big one over there. So let's just needs to be a 5x4.
Janitor needed to
I'll do that.
unblock toilets. Lovely.
If I could turn my character, or my screen, not my character, my screen just a little bit faster would be great.
Assistant needed in library.
Okay, that's it. I'm buying another assistant.
Here's one for the more advanced panickers amongst you. It's important to be one step ahead. What do I mean by that? Well, you could do a number of things. You could have a trapdoor for sneaky getaway. You could install your panic room in a hall of mirrors. Or you could hang a sign on the door that says, "Out for lunch." They won't know what's hit them.
20 course tokens? How do I... Alrighty, Maddie. How do I upgrade?
Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. The timetable has now been published. Schedule your lives accordingly.
Let's take one more question before we wrap up here. Here's a good one. What type of wood would you recommend for the furniture in your panic room? Well, you can't go wrong with oak. That baby's a classic for a reason. Me, personally, I like
Plus
a
one
maple.
people agree.
It's heavy, and I like the added water resistance. Plus, it's fun to say. Maple.
Now taking
Okay.
students for virtual normality.
We are going to place right there. I still haven't utilized the main room yet.
Attention, your finger is not a toothbrush.
Making the existing ones nicer. I guess I can add some dormitories over here, but I'm trying to avoid using more rooms. Oh well. We'll build another dormitory over here. Must be frightfully exciting for you. The people of Fresh Lane now have a second thing to be proud of. To go with their canal, bully for them, congratulations, and so on. Still, don't be too complacent. This is only your first campus, and frankly, it shows!
Before you all head off to build your brand new panic rooms, don't forget to take a radio so Harrison can come along for the ride. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Harrison, can't they track me with the frequencies? And the answer is probably yes, but the Harrison Wolf Show is worth the risk. Happy hiding, listeners.
Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that. Doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
Yeah, that's an interesting layout. Students on TV are always getting something tasty from one of those ritzy little kiosks, and I want to be like TV.
Showering is technically but not socially optional.
Oh, you can just have it out in the middle of there? Well, if that's the case, we can put one, like, right here? Yeah, like, right here. Hmm. Wait, satisfy 10 personal goals.
Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat.
So I guess for a little bit, it's just making some extra income until we go back up to 500K. I satisfied a personal goal, apparently. Look out for emails from students with personal goals. Oh!
Assistant needed in library.
What's up now? So I have to earn 150,000, campus level 9. Don't know how I'm going to get there.
Whether you're just getting up or just getting in, it's sure to be difficult. I'm Felicity Bellbottoms, and you're listening to Campus Radio, where we try and make whatever you're doing a little bit easier and a little bit noisier.
Oh, what fun.
Student housing should be character building, not pleasant. It's a bit drizzly outside. Please plan accordingly. Janitor needed in dormitory.
Student protests continued to rage in the Music College at Mitten today. Asked for their thoughts, feelings, or demands, one student had this to say: "I don't know really. Someone told me we're waiting to see an enormous bassoon. Is that not right?" More on that curious bassoon later in the show.
Sorry about that. Cool. Oh, there's a personal goal. Crescent bench? Sure.
Showering is technically but not socially optional.
I'm just finishing goals? Okay. Where the heck do I put this? I guess we'll put them right here. Sure. Oh! Level up 1,000 scientography students. Oh! Well, how do I get 3 stars?
Janitor required
Oh,
in
right there.
bathroom.
And you get to level 9 and satisfy 10 personal goals. You can probably get to level or 3 stars today. I believe we can be able to reach that pretty easily. How do I rate? Well, I guess increase as your add building the facility. Deploy a bigger, more qualified faculty and house a greater number of students. Just magically level 8. Wow.
Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps.
It's time for a review of the most
A
popular
4x3?
cartoon on campus. Yes, that's right. The Bureaucrats. This week, I'm reviewing The Bureaucrats. Yesterday, Mittens, the cat, found an outrageously obscure bylaw just in time to delay a civil case another 10 weeks. Now, I don't understand the justice system at all, but I do understand drama, and those cats have it. 5 cat paws out of a possible 5.
And there we go, we're at level 9. Sweet. Meat wizard machine. There we go. A family tree. Oh, instead of here, yeah.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Neon guitar. Because, you know, why not a neon guitar? A love bench. Belongs outside.
questions. I believe that smell is you.
Weed infestation on campus? What the heck do you mean? How do I swap for... Oh, out here, that's right.
Janitor
There we go.
required in bathroom.
I do want it to look the same on both sides, so I'm going to do this. There we go. Yay! 2 stars! Bath time statue. Fine, continue. 3 stars.
People
10
ask me all the time,
A
"Ricky,
grade
what would
classes.
you eat if
Upgrade
you were
a
a
course to
student?"
level
And
4.
I say,
students
"Anything
graduate."
From the Crumley student range. It's cheap, it's inexpensive, and above all else, it's affordable. Just like Mama used to make.
Oh boy. Okay, we have... It looks like we have everything here, right? A smoothie kiosk.
Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind.
I guess we'll put one right here.
That?
Assistant required. Oh! That's what that means. I am... Student assessment score. Oh, you want to place this in here?
Janitor required in bathroom.
Oh my lord, I'm just trying to move things. Oh my god, there we go.
Remarkably, we actually have a follow-up on the story of the enormous bassoon. It seems as though the crowd have got their hands on an inflatable and, indeed, enormous bassoon. I'm a little lost for words, if I'm perfectly honest with you listeners. Was this planned all along, or was it sourced after our segment aired? Just so many questions. they'll have to wait, I suppose. Until next time, I've been Felicity Bellbottoms, speechless on Campus Radio.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
Four fabric done, and one more to go. Sweet. Upgrade a course to level 4. I mean, you know, I'm most likely gonna read it after the stream, guaranteed.
In case you hadn't noticed.
The plan is just to get through the first school at least. Maybe if I finish in a timely manner, I'll most likely read it. How long does it take to get 10 A grade classes? Okay, how long until they graduate? And done. Sweet. Manage courses. Upgrade. I don't have enough.
The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now.
End of year results. No one's nobody's graduating yet. No. Average grade is A. Nice. Average environmental attractiveness. Average room prestige. Wait. Campus requirements. We need 2 science labs, 2 VR labs. We need a lot of people.
The academic year is now over.
Another lecture theater. Okay, so we need another lecture theater. You nearly forgot. What happened?
Is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do?
Liquid chicken. Huh? My crazy. What? What exactly are you? What huh? Huh?
Attention. Your finger is not a toothbrush.
Nope. Now I'm even more confused. Popular breakfast stuff?
Welcome to the show. I'm Richard E. Hawthorne, and you join me today for 2 Point Radio's Election Day special. We'll be talking all things mayoral as 2 Point County approaches another important day in its history, and indeed, its future. Get in touch to tell us what you're thinking and how you're feeling. Who will be the next mayor
Okay,
of 2 Point County? You decide.
I guess it's one of the moments where I say I've never heard of it. So I don't know. I physically do not know. Even if it's like one of the most popular things in the world, I have never heard of liquid chicken.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Oh, you can put them halfway? Oh, that's cool. I just need another VR lab. Great. Guess we can put one right here. Aw, dang it.
Janitor required.
Oh, here we go.
Bathroom.
This isn't looking too bad.
We're back. Today's election sees incumbent Mayor Tabitha Winsock take on all challenges. One such foe is Gumbo McNally. Yes, the cousin of Jumbo CEO, Jumbo McNally. Ms. Winsock has held a steady, some say tedious, lead in the polls over Mr. McNally. But what effect, if any, will his last gasp speech have on today's proceedings? If you missed it, Mr. McNally finished a rousing 12-minute display with a story of how he once took a modest pile of change from his father and turned it into an impressive lunchtime spread featuring sandwiches, crisps, and sausage rolls. Oh, now that is impressive.
letter required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
We did it. There's a new year. I gotta try. What? All I.
The timetable is not written in stone. Still, we're not changing it.
Oh, eggs. I'm gonna die. Liquid chickens. Technically, that doesn't count until they're actually fertilized and they're actually starting to grow. But that would be terrible to try and eat a actual, like, slightly growing egg. That would be terrible for anyone. Ugh. Just the thought makes me... Ugh. Oh, now I'm just thinking of the worst possible thing in the world. Hey, look at that, Kadosh.
Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us.
Okay, I think I have an assistant for each one. Yeah.
This from Michelle N. Smogley. I spoke to Mayor Winsock after a Q&A once and told her that I'd written her a letter. She said that she remembered reading it, but I'd never sent it to her. So what? Did she break into my house? Or is she, like, telepathic, but just with post? What a lovely anecdote,
Who would
Michelle.
crash
And
out
I'm
over
really
something
lucky
so
to have a
simple?
mayor that's willing to go above,
You just gave me
as
a
well as
few minutes to
beyond.
think about it, that's all it is. Googling it sounds reasonable. I'm like, huh? I mean, I could see Googling it as the first response because, you know, if you don't know what's going on, you are like, oh, I guess I'll look it up. You couldn't figure it out. Google didn't show crap. Yeah, because liquid chickens technically don't exist, technically. But if you're thinking about it, yes, eggs are liquid chickens. Just not grown yet. Oh,
Doesn't matter
terrible
how desperate
times.
you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
Wow, I don't have enough room for this. I guess if I wanted to, I could replace one of those with a, where is it? There it is. There we go. Alrighty, Maddie. Now I spread it to other people. Oh, sounds like a virus. Oh no. Bye-bye, Maddie. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Whoa.
Student requests are often heard, but not
Heh,
always
69.
listened to.
I don't. Oh, it's a bookcase. I can actually do the easiest option for this. That clears both of them out, right? Sweet.
Janitor required in student lounge.
Wow, we are making some real money. Alright. Should be the last. I'm only utilizing 2 areas, by the way. I can easily utilize the other 3 right now, but I'm just not. There's no reason to utilize all this space.
New to the Crumley student range. Fish in a box. We at Crumley have been serving fish
kinda like
to
the school
2
that I've
Point
made.
Council for over
It's beautiful.
10 years. It's a proud tradition, and now it's a tradition in a box. Easy to cook. Tasty to eat. You're not sure what it is, but it's definitely
Oh wait,
in a box.
that's easy.
Just like Mama used to make.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
Looks about right. Nope, now you're way too far forward. Okay. That's another goal done.
Janitor needed in library.
Hot dog kiosk, crazy taxi machine. 2 people want this. Fine, we'll give you what you... There we go. A weed infestation on campus. Again?
Library requesting assistant.
Ramen kiosk. Hot dog kiosk. Boom. Only at $411,000, and also 9 out of 10 A grade classes. Upgrade a course to level 4. I just need to get to the end of the year.
Student requests are often heard, but not always listened to.
It's election day here in 2 Points County. Who else remembers the year they tried to hold the election through a bungle-made phone application? It's amazing to think that we'll never know whether the app didn't work or if no one voted that year. That's the mysterious wonder of pioneering technology. Anyway, here's hoping that
Wow.
this year we'll get some votes in.
So many kiosks.
Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that.
I cannot believe this.
Students with money should bring enough for everyone.
Wait, hold up. Did I hear that right? Kids with money should bring in enough for everyone? Are you insane? What are these crazy people doing?
Here's a word from Jeffrey in Blyton. I, for one, think things have been alright, but you know, could they have been better? I think I speak for everyone when I say, yes, maybe they could have. Well, thanks for your time, Jeffrey. Wise words.
Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. Weather report. Oh look, it's raining.
It's just a nice, relaxing time. I'm just literally waiting for it to get all the way to the end of the year.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Level 14, nice.
We are approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry.
And there we go. Academic year is over and the results have ended. View results. View awards. 100% pass rate. Graduation 10. Continuing 62. Nice. No dropouts. Level 3. We did it. And quite an accomplishment too. If this were anywhere but 2 Point County, perhaps we wouldn't celebrate people doing their jobs with quite this degree of vim and vigor. But here we are. Okay, so that is the first one. Let me read Yuka's script. Specimen 2763. Illnesses noted. Specimen seems to be perfectly healthy and shows no signs of
But while we
being
wait for the final count, I'll leave you with this. I spoke to my neighbour last weekend, and he informed me that
keeps
he never
himself
decides his vote until he's in the
well
booth,
disciplined
giving
as
that fateful cross to whichever candidate has the funnier name.
okay,
Just
it's a
goes
little
to
bit harder to
show
read than I
we're
thought.
all a bit of method and all a bit of madness.
Ooh, I like the way this one is though. The words are still a little too close together to be, as some of them do have a little bit of an issue with that. Anyways. It is 9:55 and I have completed 3 stars on that one. I will continue streaming this another day. But I feel pretty proud that I've gotten 3 stars on one of the campuses. So, oh god, this has a lot more than I thought. 1, 2, 3, potentially more over here, maybe one up here. Looks like I could get lower down here. There's definitely some over here. Unless it's all in this little area, in which, if it's only these 4, yeah, if it's only these 4, then I'll be very sad. I feel like there would be one right here, right? Like Hogwarts? Anyways, I hope everyone has a great morning, night, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye. Blah.